In a world of over 8 billion people, some individuals stand out not for their achievements or talents, but for their extraordinary physical traits. These are people with body parts so large, long, or unusual that they exceed typical human expectations. Comment 1 inch to join us in uncovering the fascinating stories of 20 individuals with extraordinary body features. Mrityunjay Das, a remarkable boy from India, faced an extraordinary challenge at just 7 months old. Born with hydrocephalus, a condition where fluid builds up in the brain, his head grew to a record-breaking circumference of 38 inches, nearly 1 meter, the largest ever recorded. This excess fluid, amounting to nearly 1.45 gallons, about 5.5 liters, put immense pressure on his brain, severely affecting his appearance and development. However, thanks to the exceptional doctors at AIIMS Hospital in Bhubaneswar, his journey took a positive turn. After 6 weeks of intense treatment, surgeons successfully removed over 3.7 liters, nearly 1 gallon of fluid, and implanted a shunt to drain the remaining buildup. This life-saving procedure gave Mrityunjay a second chance, turning his extraordinary challenge into a story of resilience and hope. As a result of the surgery, Mrityunjay's head size decreased to 27 inches, around 68.6 centimeters, and his cognitive functions improved dramatically. For his family, the successful treatment brought not only physical relief, but also social acceptance. Prior to the surgery, his unusual appearance led to cruel nicknames from neighbors, who referred to him as the ghost baby, and his parents, Kamalesh and Kavita, faced isolation within their community. Now, with his head size more aligned with typical growth, the family is filled with hope for a brighter, more compassionate future for Mrityunjay, free from the stigma he once endured. Meet Hong Hong, a young boy from China, born with an astonishing 31 digits, 15 fingers and 16 toes, but no thumbs. Hailing from Pingjiang County, Hunan Province, Hong Hong's condition is a result of polydactyly, a genetic trait that causes extra fingers or toes. While polydactyly is not uncommon, affecting about 1 in 1,000 newborns, Hong Hong's case is exceptionally rare. Adding to the uniqueness is the fact that his mother also has polydactyly, with 6 fingers and 6 toes. Determined to provide their son with the chance for a normal life, Hong Hong's parents sought medical advice. Doctors recommended a complex surgery to remove the extra digits and reconstruct functional thumbs, an essential step for proper gripping and handling. Rick Gist, also known as Zombie Boy, is a Canadian model and performance artist. He gained international recognition for his extreme body modifications, which include numerous tattoos, piercings, and even silicone horns surgically implanted, making him stand out from ordinary people. His body transformation began during his teenage years as a means of self-expression and rebellion. Inspired by horror films and Gothic culture, Rick's changes reflected his fascination with the macabre. His bold and unique appearance eventually caught the eye of fashion designer Rick Owens, who introduced him in several high-profile fashion shows. This marked the beginning of his modeling career, and Rick became an iconic symbol of individuality and self-acceptance, challenging societal norms and embracing the power of personal transformation. Rick also used his platform to raise awareness about mental health issues, having struggled with depression in the past. Unfortunately, Rick Gist tragically passed away in 2018. Annie Hawkins Turner, also known as Norma Stitz, is an extraordinary woman who holds the title of having the largest natural breasts in the world, recognized by the Guinness World Records. Her unique chest size is the result of a rare condition called gigantomastia, which causes excessive breast growth. Each of Annie's breasts weighs over 30 pounds, approximately 13.6 kilograms, making her a biological wonder. While gigantomastia can cause discomfort, pain, and health complications, Annie has confidently embraced her body, despite being advised by doctors and family to consider reduction surgery. She remains steadfast in her decision to keep her natural figure, challenging beauty standards and embracing her individuality. For Annie, her chest has become more than just a physical attribute. It's a symbol of strength. While she didn't always feel comfortable in her own skin and struggled to find her place in a world that wasn't prepared for someone as unique as her, she has grown to appreciate her individuality over time. In her younger years, the challenges of living with gigantomastia were daunting, but with age came acceptance. Now, at 67, Annie lives with no regrets, proudly using her platform to raise awareness and educate others about gigantomastia. She has become an inspiration, showing that embracing what makes you different can lead to empowerment and self-love. Have you ever thought a nose could make someone famous? Mehmet Özürek has proven it's possible. Hailing from Artvin, Turkey, Mehmet holds the Guinness World Record for the longest nose on a living person, measuring an astonishing 3.46 inches, about 8.8 centimeters. His nose was first officially measured in 2010 on the Italian TV show Lo Show DEI Record and was reconfirmed in 2020 and 2021. Growing up, Mehmet's unique nose wasn't always a source of pride. Like many children with standout features, he faced teasing and ridicule. However, over time, Mehmet embraced his distinctive characteristic and turned it into a symbol of uniqueness and recognition. Over time, Mehmet learned to embrace his extraordinary feature, seeing it as a gift from God. After all, how many people can say their nose can inflate a balloon? Interestingly, Mehmet even claims his large nose gives him a heightened sense of smell. Imagine being able to detect the scent of fresh bread from a bakery miles away. However, while Mehmet's nose holds the record for the longest on a living person, it's not the longest in history. That honor belongs to Thomas Wetters, an 18th century English circus performer whose nose measured an astounding 19 centimeters, making it a true historical marvel. If you're a woman who loves long eyelashes, Jiangxia might just be your ultimate inspiration. This extraordinary woman from China holds the Guinness World Record for the longest eyelash, measuring an incredible 8 inches, about 20.3 centimeters. The record-breaking lash grows on the upper lid of her left eye and began flourishing around 2015, when she first noticed its unusual length. Unlike others who rely on mascara or false lashes, Jiangxia doesn't need any of that. Her naturally long lashes act as built-in eyeliner, saving her time and effort in front of the mirror. Imagine never needing a trip to the makeup aisle. How amazing is that? Despite their extraordinary length, Jiangxia's lashes don't interfere with her daily life, but they certainly draw plenty of attention. There's no scientific explanation for her unique lashes. Doctors remain puzzled, and genetics offer no clues, as no one else in her family shares this trait. Jiangxia believes her remarkable eyelashes are a divine gift, attributing them to a spiritual experience she had after spending 480 days in the mountains. Her unusual feature has not only made her a Guinness World Record holder, but also a source of fascination and inspiration for many. Among those with the largest body parts is Rumeysa Gelgi, an extraordinary woman from Turkey who stands an astonishing 7 feet 0.7 in, about 2.15 m tall. Imagine looking up at someone and not being able to see their face without tilting your head back. it's truly a new perspective. At just 26, Rumeysa holds several Guinness World Records, including the tallest living woman, longest fingers, largest hands, and longest back. Her remarkable height is due to a rare condition called Weaver syndrome, which causes rapid growth and other physical challenges. This syndrome is incredibly rare, affecting only about 50 people worldwide, and she is one of the few women diagnosed with it. Despite the physical challenges, Rumeysa has embraced her unique traits, becoming a symbol of strength and breaking barriers in various fields. While her height might seem admirable, it comes with inconveniences and complications. Everyday tasks like finding clothes, moving around, or even sitting on standard chairs are far from easy. Interestingly, Rumeysa often buys dresses to wear as tops since regular shirts don't fit her. Her life hasn't been without challenges. She battles scoliosis, has undergone surgeries, and relies on custom-made furniture to accommodate her unique body. Despite these difficulties, her determination shines through. In 2022, she flew for the first time thanks to Turkish Airlines, which modified 6 seats into a stretcher for her comfort. Rumeysa's resilience and resourcefulness are a testament to her strength, inspiring others to push through their own obstacles and embrace their differences with pride. Despite the challenges she faced, Pauline Potter made a remarkable transformation. Determined to change her life, she began a journey to lose weight, shedding more than 400 pounds, around 181 kilograms. Her story became an inspiration for many, showing that with persistence and determination, it's possible to overcome even the most difficult circumstances. Pauline's transformation was not only physical, but emotional, as she learned to reclaim control over her health and life. Today, she continues to share her journey, empowering others to take charge of their own well-being. Pauline's story is a testament to perseverance and the determination to change her life. She reached out to Guinness World Records not for fame, but as a plea for help. By sharing her journey, she hoped to inspire medical professionals to intervene and support her weight loss efforts. Her struggles with obesity were deeply rooted in her childhood, where food was both a source of celebration and comfort, a habit that followed her into adulthood, shaping her lifelong battle with weight. Despite these challenges, Pauline remained resilient and used her story to spark important conversations about obesity and its impact on physical and mental health. Through her dedication, she proved that transformation is possible, regardless of the obstacles faced. Sain Mumtaz, from a village about 100 kilometers from Lahore, Pakistan, is known for his unusually large head. His family once believed his condition was due to Proteus syndrome, the same disorder associated with Joseph Merrick, the Elephant Man. However, unlike the typical asymmetric deformities of Proteus syndrome, Sain's condition affects both sides of his body symmetrically, prompting experts to consider the possibility of a different rare congenital disorder. At 25, living with his condition has been a significant challenge for Sain. Despite his deformity, he dreams of starting a rickshaw business but feels that marriage is not in his future, viewing his condition as a curse from God, a burden he must bear alone. His quest for answers has drawn the attention of Dr. Edwin Kirk, a renowned clinical geneticist from Sydney Children's Hospital and the University of New South Wales, who aims to uncover the mystery behind Sain's condition. Dr. Kirk, a specialist in diagnosing severe congenital deformities, is eager to travel to Pakistan to meet Sain. He plans to conduct comprehensive tests and scans to determine an accurate diagnosis. Upon returning to Australia, Dr. Kirk intends to work alongside Dr. Glenn Marshall, a leading clinical expert, to explore the best treatment options for Sain's condition. Stranger than a person with an oversized body part is an entire tribe known for their exceptionally long necks. Meet the Padaung women of the Karan tribe, often called the long neck women of northern Thailand and eastern Myanmar. One of them even holds the Guinness World Record for the longest neck, measuring an astonishing 16 inches, 40.6 seons, 4 times the average length. This striking appearance, however, isn't natural. It's the result of wearing heavy brass rings, a tradition that starts as early as age 5. The first ring weighs around 4.5 pounds, 2 kilograms, and over time, more rings are added, compressing the collarbone and rib cage to create the illusion of an elongated neck. The result is a giraffe-like neck adorned in gold, captivating the world for centuries. But why undergo such an uncomfortable transformation? The reasons are as mysterious as the tradition itself. Some believe the rings were originally used for protection against tiger attacks or to ward off slave traders. Others view the practice as purely aesthetic, symbolizing beauty and grace within Padaung culture. Regardless of its origins, this tradition has become an integral part of their identity, deeply embedded in their heritage and cultural pride. Sultan Kösen, born in 1982 in Turkey, made history as the world's tallest man, reaching an astounding height of 2.51 meters. His remarkable stature is not just a symbol of uniqueness, but also an inspiration for overcoming adversity. Sultan's extraordinary height was caused by a pituitary tumor that led to excessive growth hormone production during his childhood. This condition brought numerous challenges, from the difficulty of finding clothes and custom shoes to everyday tasks like walking through doorways, which became daily struggles. The greatest challenge Sultan faced was the prejudice he endured. Often called a giant monster, he experienced isolation and had to constantly fight for his self-worth. Rumors circulated about his height, with some accusing him of exploiting it for fame. However, Sultan used his platform to raise awareness about pituitary health and to help others. Before gaining recognition, he struggled to find work and faced widespread discrimination. Determined not to let adversity define him, Sultan transformed his extraordinary height into a symbol of hope, showing that differences can be strengths. After undergoing surgery to halt his growth, his journey continued to inspire. From being ridiculed as a giant to becoming an international icon, Sultan's life is a powerful testament to resilience and triumph over adversity. In today's modern culture, body expression is celebrated in all its forms, but Kala Kaiwi, a body modification artist from Hawaii, has taken it to an entirely new level. With earlobes stretched to an extraordinary diameter of 4.3 inches, 10.9 centimeters, he holds the Guinness World Record for the largest non-surgically stretched earlobes. Imagine being able to pass a hand through an earlobe. That's Kala's daily reality. His remarkable lobes are a contemporary take on an ancient tradition, as ear stretching has been practiced in cultures worldwide, from African tribes to Egyptian royalty, like King Tutankhamun. However, Kala has elevated this art form to a new, unprecedented level. Kala's body is far more than just his earlobes. He's a living canvas of creativity. His modifications include silicone horns on his head, stretched nostrils, tattooed eyebrows, facial piercings, and even a split tongue, achieved using dental floss. He's also added bolt implants on his forehead, often adorned with spikes. In 2022, Kala traveled to Milan to receive his Guinness World Record title, undoubtedly turning heads at airport security. At his studio in Hawaii, Kala continues to push the limits of body modification, blending ancient practices with modern aesthetics. Love it or hate it, his unforgettable appearance challenges conventional ideas of self-expression. Byron Schlenker, a 47-year-old from Syracuse, New York, and his 14-year-old daughter Emily hold the Guinness World Record for the widest tongues. Byron's tongue measures an impressive 3.4 inches, 8.6 cm, about the size of a beer coaster, while Emily isn't far behind at 2.9 inches, 7.3 centimeters, earning the record for the widest female tongue. It all began with a school project. While helping Emily with her research, Byron measured his tongue and discovered it was wider than the existing record. Initially hesitant, Emily joined in and eventually set the female record. Now the Schlenkers are a record-holding duo whose story has gone viral on social media. Friends often joke about Byron's tongue, but he and his wife Vicky take it all in stride. Their family of 5, including Emily and her 2 younger sisters, embraces their unusual claim to fame with a lighthearted and humorous outlook. Andrea Ivanova, a 24-year-old from Bulgaria, has taken bold beauty to new extremes by claiming to have the largest lips in the world. She has spent over $10,000 on lip fillers and shows no signs of stopping, with her 27th injection already planned. Her plump lips, reminiscent of a real-life Bratz doll, have become her signature feature. Each injection costs around $250, but Andrea views it as a small price for standing out in a world of conventional beauty. Despite concerns about the risk of her lips bursting, she remains determined to push the limits of cosmetic enhancements. Her modifications don't stop at her lips. She has also invested in cheek fillers, spending around $900 per session to achieve a sharp, doll-like look. Andrea is even considering a facelift and chin contouring to complete her transformation. Diana Armstrong, a 64-year-old from Minnesota, has taken nail art to extraordinary extremes. She holds the Guinness World Record for the longest fingernails on a woman's hand, with a combined length of an astounding 42 feet and 10.4 inches, about 13 meters, longer than a school bus. Diana hasn't cut her nails since 1997, a deeply emotional decision linked to the tragic loss of her daughter Letitia, who passed away from an asthma attack that year. Letitia was the last person to paint and care for Diana's nails, and in her memory, Diana vowed never to cut them again. What began as a tribute to her daughter has become an integral part of Diana's family life. Her grandchildren spend up to 10 hours painting her nails, using woodworking tools to file them and more than 20 bottles of nail polish for a single manicure. While her nails are a beautiful symbol of love and remembrance, they come with significant challenges. Diana cannot drive, struggles with daily tasks, and relies heavily on her family for assistance with many activities. Rolf Buchholz is a German man known worldwide for his extreme body modifications. He currently holds the Guinness World Record for the most piercings, with over 450 on his body, including hundreds on his face and private areas. However, Rolf's modifications do not stop at piercings. He has also implanted small metal or silicone shapes under the skin on his forehead, creating horn-like protrusions, which give him a very striking and unusual appearance. Boltz has also tattooed almost every part of his body, including his eyeballs, which adds to his intense look. Although he is admired for his dedication and bravery, his appearance has sometimes caused fear or discrimination. For example, he was denied entry into Dubai in 2014 because of his appearance. Gary Turner, the Guinness World Record holder for the most elastic skin in the world, has amazed audiences worldwide. Born with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that makes his connective tissues unusually flexible, Gary can stretch the skin on his stomach over his face without pain. However, his journey hasn't been without hardship. As a child, he faced relentless teasing due to his condition. Instead of retreating, he embraced his uniqueness and turned it into a strength, carving a path into the entertainment world. While his rare talent brought him fame, it also fueled eerie rumors that he had undergone surgery to achieve such elasticity. Medical experts have debunked these claims, confirming his ability is entirely natural. However, the disorder comes with significant health risks, including fragile skin and joint problems. Despite the challenges and the physical strain from performing, Gary considers his talent a divine gift, using it to inspire others and celebrate individuality. We've all experienced the awkwardness of a dentist struggling to reach our back teeth, but imagine a mouth so large that inconvenience doesn't exist. Francisco Domingo Joaquim, better known as Chiquinho, holds the Guinness World Record for the widest mouth, measuring an astonishing 6.69 inches, 17 centimeters. From Angola, Chiquinho's elastic mouth can fit an entire soda can horizontally with room to spare. If that's not impressive enough, he can spin the can with his tongue before pushing it back out, turning his jaw-dropping talent into a true spectacle. Chiquinho's incredible skills first captivated crowds at marketplaces in Luanda, Angola's capital, eventually drawing the attention of the Guinness World Records team. In 2010, he officially earned his title on the set of Low Show DEI record in Rome, Italy, where his python-like mouth left everyone speechless. Craig Glenday, editor-in-chief of Guinness World Records, described his talent as unforgettable. Despite achieving global fame for his unique ability, Chiquinho aspires to return to school and continue his education, demonstrating that even extraordinary talents cannot overshadow the importance of learning. We've discussed the longest eyelashes and fingernails, but Asha Mandela takes things to an entirely new level with the world's longest hair. At 62, she has been growing her hair for over 40 years, and it now measures an astonishing 19 feet 6.5 in, about 5.96 m. Asha doesn't just see her hair as hair, it's her royal crown of love, and she affectionately refers to it as her cobra. To avoid dragging it on the ground, she carries her hair in a bag and often cradles it like a cherished pet while sleeping. Maintaining her locks requires immense dedication, patience, and time, but for Asha, it's all worth it. She has vowed never to cut her hair, as its growth is deeply tied to her spiritual journey. Asha describes vivid dreams of a giant cobra guiding her to embrace this path. For anyone beginning their own hair journey, her advice is simple yet profound. Treat your hair like a precious tree, keep it clean, nurture it, and above all, love it. If you're amazed by the previous stories, wait until you hear about the jaw-dropping talent of Kim Goodman. Hailing from Chicago, Illinois, she holds the Guinness World Record for the farthest eyeball protrusion. Her eyes can pop out an astonishing 0.47 inches, 1.2 centimeters, beyond their sockets, leaving audiences worldwide both amazed and slightly startled. Her unique ability was discovered entirely by accident. One day, Kim was struck on the head by a hockey mask, and her eyes suddenly protruded farther than usual, revealing her extraordinary talent. Since then, Kim has mastered her extraordinary ability, performing it at will and astonishing audiences each time she showcases her unique talent. This phenomenon, known as proptosis, is measured with precision using a device called a proptometer, ensuring accuracy. Kim's record was officially documented in Istanbul, Turkey in 2007. Before that, she appeared on shows like The Late Show with David Letterman and was honored during Guinness World Records' 50th anniversary celebrations. Her remarkable skill continues to leave a lasting impression on everyone who witnesses it. Victoria Wright was born with a rare genetic condition called cherubism, giving her one of the largest jaws in the world. This condition, characterized by abnormal bone growth in the lower face, first became noticeable when she was just 4 years old. Her mother noticed something unusual while brushing her teeth. Her jaw didn't look quite right. This discovery marked the beginning of a lifetime journey filled with challenges, resilience, and inspiration. Initially, doctors believed the condition would improve after puberty, but her jaw continued to grow, eventually becoming so heavy it was compared to the weight of a bowling ball. The pressure from the bone growth even affected her eyes, requiring surgery to preserve her vision. While the surgery saved her eyesight, Victoria still experiences headaches and occasional discomfort caused by cherubism. The towering Egyptian siblings Mohammed and Huda Shahata are rewriting the record books with their astonishing wingspans. Mohammed's arm span measures an incredible 8 feet 2.5 in 2.5 m, while his sister Huda's reaches 7 feet 8.4 in 2.3 m. To put it in perspective, their arm spans are wider than the average person's height, but the records don't stop there. Mohammed, 34, also holds the title for the widest hand, with his left hand measuring an impressive 12.32 inches, 31.3 centimeters. Huda, 29, claims records for the largest hands and feet for a woman, with her left hand measuring 9.57 inches, 24.3 centimeters, and her right foot stretching 13.03 inches, 33 centimeters. Together, they've achieved 5 Guinness World Records, and their combined heights nearly match the length of a London double-decker bus. Their extraordinary growth stems from gigantism, a rare condition caused by benign pituitary tumors, which leads to excessive growth. While their unique proportions make them stand out, the condition also brings challenges, including difficulty walking and bending. Many men aspire to have a standout hairstyle, but Benny Harlem has taken it to a whole new level. This Los Angeles-based model and influencer holds the Guinness World Record for the tallest high-top fade, measuring an astonishing 20.5 inches, 52 cm, nearly 2 feet of gravity-defying perfection. Maintaining this iconic hairstyle is no small feat, with Benny spending up to 2 hours daily styling and grooming his towering locks. He uses his record-breaking hair to inspire people from all backgrounds, encouraging them to embrace natural beauty and take pride in their individuality. Benny first captured global attention in 2016 with a viral Instagram photo featuring himself and his adorable daughter Jackson, who also sports stunning hair. Their dazzling locks and close bond quickly earned them hundreds of thousands of followers, turning them into icons of hair goals. What's Benny's secret? He swears by homemade shampoos made from natural ingredients like coconut and berries, alongside a commitment to overall health and wellness. His entire family, including his wife and daughter, shares a passion for hair care, a dedication clearly reflected in every captivating photo they post. What do you think it would be like to live with a body part so large or unusual that it breaks a world record? Would it bring a sense of pride, present challenges, or perhaps both? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories.